want, what you want.
Alright guys, I got a comment a while back on how to use these things right here. These guys right here, you might not know what they are. They're called these are Bass Pro Shops weight stops. They're little rubber pieces on these little metal bendable things, and I got a comment a while back on why I use these for flipping on my Carolina rigs, all that. I use these on a lot of my rigs, even standard Texas rigs, like on an 1/8 ounce weight and a brush hog when I'm just twitching it. What these allow you to do is from keeping your weight from going all the way down your line, and you'll see here in a minute. So let me get some line out. So, alright. Let me find the end of this line. I'm just going to show you how to use them and why they work so good for me. Let me get a weight. If I'm lucky, there'll be one sitting here somewhere. And I'm not like, oh yeah, nice. Big old 1/2 ounce lead is what we're going to use. So, we're going to use this yellow weight stop right there. And when you buy these, there's a ton of these little metal arms holding each weight stop on. And you'll see that loop, if you can see the loop in there. It's a loop of the metal part at the top of the weight stop. So, you're going to take your end of your line. Say this is coming from my rod, it's just coming off a spool, but say it's coming from my rod, you're going to just put it right through that loop. You're going to pull it, so both ends are like that. Just keep it tight, grab the weight stop. Now it's off the metal and it's on my line. Pull it, you can see where the end of that line is. Pull it till it's over the other side of that end line, and now it's on your line. Slide it up to get it out of your way. You can see where your line bent up. Cut that off, fresh line. Your weight stop is now on your monofilament. Next, you're going to put your weight on. Like I said, so just for demonstration purposes. See, on your line, how that weight gets stopped by the weight stopper. Who would have ever thought? But that weight stopper stays tight to the line. It never goes anywhere. I mean, the weight, if it hits it hard, it'll slide it. It's also a 1/2 ounce, so what you're going to do, I'm going to tie a hook on. Just a crappy little, cut this line off. Just a crappy little knot right here, just to get it on there. But then you tie your hook on, as you would any other time. Like I said earlier, this is very effective on flipping and pitching because it keeps your weight from moving around. Alright, so say I'm fishing this brush hog. Say I'm fishing this brush hog on this wide gap hook, and we'll just pretend today that 1/2 ounce weight is a 1/4 ounce. God, that thing would sink like a rock. When I'm fishing it like this, I have my weight stop on there. I'm going to slide it down to where it's got about a 1/2 inch above that weight. Just for when I'm twitching, I still have feeling of that weight clicking. So when I do get a bite and you don't feel that weight click, well, there you go, you got a fish on. I always use tungsten weights. A lot of the time I'll go to a lead weight on a bead, just because a lot of people throw tungsten and lead sounds a little different to the fish, clacking that bead. But this is especially effective when you're flipping. Say I'm flipping this brush hog on that 1/2 ounce weight. I'll put that weight stop and I'll keep it tight to that bullet weight. That weight doesn't go anywhere. It's kind of a good substitution for screw-on weights. That weight isn't going anywhere. Very good for flipping. So, effective little thing. It costs about $2. Check them out at Bass Pro. They help me a lot. Especially tournament fishing. Helps you save you a lot of time. You can put them wherever you want. They work on Carolina. They work on any rig that you need it to. So, check them out. Any questions, let me know. Stay tuned to the account. A lot of bass fishing videos coming out. I said just last video I made one on my tournament series worms.